state of the art.
All right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy 666 coming at you with another comic book haul video. And before we get things started, man, let me show you guys something that I picked up recently. Let me see if I can make this work. So check this out. This is a print that I picked up. It's a 24 by 36 Ghost in the Shell. I just thought it was beautiful, man. I saw that. I said, yeah, I got to get that. I got to get that definitely. I'm going to be hopefully framing this bad boy this weekend. The paper quality is incredible. The colors are off the chain. I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. That was something that I knew I had to get. And trust me, it looks even better in person. It's just unbelievable artwork. And so yeah, I just thought I'd share this with you guys. But let's get this started. So first up, this was something that I picked up. This, of course, is that just came out on Free Comic Book Day. This is that Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day. This is that we get the first appearance of Blade's daughter. And it's just some cheap spec. These books didn't cost a whole lot. So, I bought them, like I said, relatively cheap, man. And I ended up getting, there's a bunch of copies in here. I ended up getting like 10. And like I said, for the price right now, you can't beat it. And I think that if Marvel's trying to introduce a daughter for Blade, we know Blade's coming to the MCU, so yeah, we just might see her on the big screen. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. For some cheap spec, man. Can't hurt. If it's something you might be into, pick it up. So, of course, after that Doctor Strange movie, everybody's geeking now for Secret Wars. It's definitely coming. I've been picking up the newest run of Secret Wars. What is it? It came out in 2015, I believe. But I didn't know there was a Zero, the Free Comic Book Day version. So when I found out about that, I said, let me go find that. And I couldn't find it in the wild, but I was able to get a couple of copies off of from my comic shop. And while I was there, I kind of noticed this as well. So I picked this up. I think this is the origin story of America Chavez. This is Young Avengers Resolution Part 2, issue number 15. I told you guys I was going to get this as well. I showed you Genesis, the Super Packs 1, 2, and 3. Well, this is number 4. We got some nice covers in this. But like I said, what brought this to my attention was I was looking at some Jeff DeCall covers and found out that he did some early work for these guys. So now I have number 4. And number 5. This is the other DeCall variant that I was trying to get. Just a nice cover. And like I said, these things are cheap. They don't cost a lot. So I'm gonna show you guys next some stuff that I wanted to read. And this is another one after Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. They spoke about the incursion, and that has to do with wars between planets from different dimensions in the Marvel universe. What is that? And also there's a lot of talk about the Annihilation. So I was definitely curious about that, and I found some nice reader copies. It's not a complete set, but it's getting me started. This is the Annihilation Saga. Like I said, some of these are in rough condition, but for reader copies, it's going to serve me just fine. We've got Annihilation Earthfall number 1. Number 2, and like I said, these are definitely on my reader list. This is issue 3. This is Annihilation Conquest number 6. I believe that's just beautiful. Is this Eddie Granoff? Pretty sure it might. I think it is. It's either. No, I think it's Eddie Granoff. Oh, for crying out loud! Now I gotta look. But I think it's Eddie Granoff, man. But like I said, for a reader copy, there's some bit of wear on it. You could use a press. Nothing you can do about that color break. Like I said, it's kind of rough. No doubt about it. You can see that. Where's it at? Yep. Cover artist, Eddie Granoff. It's been a while since I've showed some of his books, since I've picked up anything from him. But you would think I would remember right here. That's his moniker. Anyway, like I said, I got number 6, number 7, Star-Lord, Annihilation Conquest number 1, number 3, Number 4, man, this thing is definitely rough. I got Annihilation Conquest, number 1 of 6, 2, 3. I believe, is that Adam Warlock? Yeah, I think Adam Warlock shows up in this, and this might also be why. Well, yeah, it is definitely Adam Warlock, and this may be why he's making his debut soon. He's probably going to show up in what, Guardians of the Galaxy, and since they didn't use him the way he was supposed to be used in the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, maybe they planned on putting him in this Annihilation. I don't know. I can't talk tonight. Sorry, guys. But anyway, this may be why they've got him in this. Uh, they're using him now because they want to run this Annihilation Conquest storyline. But anyway, this is number 4, and that's Phyla-Vell with him. We already know Star-Lord. That's definitely Adam Warlock. And this is number 5 of 6. So like I said, don't have them all, but I got a good start. Then we've got Annihilation Conquest Quasar, number 1. And I've shown these before. Like I said, this is Phyla-Vell. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And I also got Annihilation Conquest Wraith, number 1, 2, number 3, and number 4. So I just about got them all. I'm off to a good start. Another book that I picked up that I wanted to read. This is Thor by Jason Aaron. This is the complete collection, volume 1. And I finally got to see what was up with Gore the God Butcher. This is definitely a trade paperback, but like I said, I've been wanting to read What's Up with Gore for a while. So I finally got it. Got it at a good price too. I had some points on Amazon, so I got this for like $10. So it's going to be interesting now that I know what's going on with Gore. I see why people they were in love with this story arc. I don't know how deep they're going to get into this. There's gonna be some things I definitely think that they're not gonna touch. Like there's some parts in here where Gore is torturing Thor. I definitely don't think Disney's gonna touch on that, but we'll see. There's a lot of mixed reviews with how they have him looking, how Christian Bale looks, but it looks like Gore is gonna go through a metamorphosis. So we'll probably get him the way he looks. They'll probably make him towards the end when he's fully possessed by the Necrosword. They'll probably make him look like he looks in the comic. But anyway, I was glad to pick this up, man. Finally glad to have read the storyline. Dope story. Dope story. I enjoyed it. And these next set of books I'm going to show. Man, I picked this up. I picked up a nice little run. I've been wanting to read this for a while. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. They said it's a really good story, dope story, and the artwork is off the chain. And when I first heard about it, I was like, "Yeah, I want to read that." But as I was trying to find them in back bins and just nothing. A lot of the current issues were there, but when you try and go back, I just didn't see a lot at all. And the prices on the like issue one was just crazy. And I just kind of happened across this and put a bid in. Man, I got like issues 1 through 34 and two variant covers. Basically, for this entire run that I picked up, like I said, up to issue 34, I basically got them all for like cover price or maybe a little bit more than cover. I got a great deal. I got a great deal. I was surprised I was able to get it. I paid for the entire run what people are paying for issue number one. But enough talk. Check it out. Monstrous number one. Just I read the first issue and it's definitely different. Anyway, the story is it Marjorie Liu? And the artwork is by Sana Takeda. Yeah, I'm really hyped to read this. The first issue was definitely different. It's unlike anything I've ever looked at before, but I could see how people are interested in. I can see how I think there's comments that or conversation that this has been optioned, and I can see why this would make a great story on like an HBO, Netflix. This is number two. Number three. I'm gonna just go through these, show you guys all the covers that I picked up from this. It's just the artwork is just stunning. Issue five, six. Just gonna run through these pretty quick. Issue seven. That was 8, 9, 10. Man, this artwork is just off the chain. Number 12, 13. And like I said, I just think that I ran across this at the right time. Sometimes, things are just meant to be. I'd been wanting to read this for a while, and I was able to pick up 1 through 34. Crazy. But I was really glad that I did. Man, look at these covers. Just beautiful, beautiful artwork. '26, 27, a 2019 Hugo Award winner. All right. 28, 29, 31, 32. I think this is up to it like issue 40. Here's 30. Here's 33. And these are, I don't know if who I bought them from, if they were even red. Man, these things are perfect. I mean, in perfect condition. There's issue 34, and then the two variant covers, issue 10. And let me look at this. What issue is this? I don't even know. There's no barcode on this. Anyway, there's another variant cover. Just like I said, dope artwork. But I wanted to show you guys some things that I was reading or that I'm planning to read. So these just came in for me this week. I picked these up from Frankie's Comics, man. I picked up the regular issue, the trade dress for this that came out, but this is such a dope cover. I had to get the variant. This is Silk number 4. The artist is it Ji-Young Lee. Just man, that's just a beautiful cover. And I also had to get this. This is the first work by Soza Micah. Well, not her first artwork, but this is the first work that put her on the map. This is that Catwoman number, what is it, 53? Nope. Catwoman 39. I just can't get Catwoman 51, Adam Hughes, off the brain. That's why I'm in the 50s, but this is from the new run, Catwoman number 39, the Virgin variant from Frankie's Comics. I do have that 1 in 25. I think I showed it. If I didn't, it'll come up at some point. But yeah, this thing is just, she deserves everything she's getting right now. She's a really good artist. And I talked about this when Dennis from Wonderworld Comics, he had brought this up on Drunken Chat. He made it available to everybody watching that night at a discount. I had to get it, man. I've been collecting the Star Wars High Republic since the start. Got multiple variants, got multiple covers, multiple issues, but this is Star Wars The High Republic number 1. I believe he took this to whatever the con is that they have for Star Wars Day or whatever. But they contacted him and they wanted this to be made and to be brought at that whatever it was for Star Wars Day that they have every year. You know, the May the 4th be with you. But this is what he came up with. So yeah, I had to get a couple of these. You know, definitely got the trade dress, as well as a couple of the Virgin variants. Just nice. Finally broke down and picked this up. Check it out. It's been out for a while. It just took me a minute to finally go ahead and get them. This is Eve number 1. This is a store variant. The artist is it Igor Lamov. This is like a 1 in 500. I'd seen it when it first came out. I just didn't want to buy it because I was, just buying so many of the other regular covers and the one in was it the one in 25, the one in 50. I was too busy chasing those. But it finally came up. So yeah, I picked up two copies of that. And the one that I most wanted when I saw the store variant and just never picked them up and waited too long and the price got crazy. But it came up where I saw that a guy was selling these. He said they were damaged. And I looked at some of the pictures. He was selling three. He was saying there were some damages when they got shipped. And I kept looking at him. I was like, well, the first one looks kind of jacked up. Could possibly be pressed out. I don't know. But the other two, they look pretty good, man. They don't look bad at all. And for what he was offering all three for, it was half the price of just a one that was perfect. I had to get it. I had to get it. If the price is right, sometimes you gotta jump on it. Anyway, this is Eve number one. The artist is Marcus Williams. This is limited to 250. And like I said, this is the cover that was jacked up the worst. Let me see if you can see that. Hang on. Let me see if this will show up. Well, I don't know how well this is going to show. You see right there in the corner. You see right there in the corner. It's definitely dinged up, pretty rough. But there's a possibility this cover can be saved. But like I said, this was the worst. These other two, man, just beautiful. This one maybe has a little bit of a bend, like right here in the top. Yeah, you're not gonna see it, but man, just I had to jump on it. And the third one, this thing is almost perfect. I don't know what he was looking at. I pulled them all out the bag and looked at them, inspected them. I'm really happy with the purchases that I made. Don't be afraid, man. If somebody says that they've been damaged, check them out, especially if they're all offering multiples, because there could be a couple of diamonds in the rough, and they may not be as bad as the seller thinks they are, especially if there's some potential to possibly press them out and do some rework on them. I've seen some great pressers out there, man. They've done some magic with some books that you would swear are jacked up and nobody can do anything with them. So, think about it. But like I said, I got three of these. They're limited to 250. The artist is Marcus Williams, and this is by far one of the best. I don't know if it'll beat that one in 50, but I don't know, man. This Marcus Williams, he did a great job on this cover. I love this cover. All right, let me get this last stack together and we're gonna wrap it up. It's gonna be a quick one tonight. And the reason for that is definitely I want to talk about what I'm going to put in the title for this haul. But before we get to that, I picked this up. Got it for a good price. This is America Chavez, number one. This is the second print. I've been won this for a while, and one finally came up, and I got it at a great price. A lot of people they aren't sure, but about where they're going with these new characters in the MCU, but I think they're here to stay, man. And I think Marvel's gonna make it work. Speaking of which, when I saw this, I had to get it. I never thought I was gonna get one. You know, the prices were just getting a little out of range, man. Just getting a little bit out of reach. And then when I saw it like this, I was like, yeah, man, I got to get that. Check this out. We've got a Marvel 4 pack. I think this came out in like 2014, 15, maybe. Something like that. Anyway, when I saw this, man, I had to jump on this. This is Revolutionary War Alpha #1. Wait, a sealed 4 pack from like 2000. I think it's 15, 14. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. But man, I had to get this. You know how rare this is. Wait a minute. I'm just kidding. This isn't the cover that I want to show. The reason why I got this, why I jumped on this, was for this reason right here. And this is a Five Below pack, right? I haven't seen too many people showing Five Below packs in a while. But the reason why I picked this up is for this book right here. I'm just kidding about this, not the Revolutionary War Alpha. But this right here in a Five Below pack. Look at this. This came out. This is the price for this when it came out. Hope you can see that. It's $4. But this is why I bought this, for this book right here. Look at that. Look at that. All new Marvel Now, point one. The first appearance of Kamala Khan. Look at that. In a Four Below pack. Still sealed. And this thing is beautiful. Look at this. Look, man, look at this. Look at these edges. Not a spine tick on this. The only thing that could possibly stop this, if I ever sent this out from being a 9.8, is right here in the very top corner. Maybe. This thing is, man, beautiful. I saw that. I had to get it. Man, I had to get this. Just a great pickup. And I don't know if I will get that graded. It might be if Kamala Khan, her show comes out in what, June? If Marvel can make that story work, I watched Emergency Awesome tonight. I'm sure a lot of comic fans follow his stuff. You know, he has a lot of insight as far as what's going to possibly be showing up in these MCU movies. And he talked about he got a first showing. He got to see the first 2 episodes of Kamala Khan, and he was like, "Yeah." It left him. He needed 24 hours to think about what he wanted to say because he was like, "Well, this series isn't for me. It's not gonna be probably for the adult viewing audience. You can definitely see they're gearing this for kids, and that's all right. That is okay because we need a new generation coming up into the collectibles community. We need a new generation of lovers for comic books to keep this hobby alive. But we'll see. We know she's going to be showing up in the Marvels. She's got her own series coming up. I think it's, like I said, in June. Um, and there's going to be some big things coming with these young heroes. And I think Marvel, I think they'll get it right. You know what they say, in Fahi we trust. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right. About to wrap it up, and I saved the best for last. Well, to me anyway. So let me show this. I just got this recently. I picked up Batman 92, the one per store. I'm still buying these. I thought I was done, but these have dropped down to prices that for 9.8, you just can't pass it up, man. Batman 92 Punchline. This Jorge Jimenez cover. Like I said, man, for a one per store at a 9.8, I've got two other copies of this raw. I couldn't pass it up, man. I just couldn't pass it up. But what I wanted to talk about, I came across something. This book right here. Okay? Give me a minute. As those of you guys know who follow me, I'm a collector of Joshua Middleton. I like his stuff. I like his art. I've got a lot of comics that he's done cover art for. So when I ran across this, I got to looking at it. Well, this is The Sky Between Branches, number 0. This was published by, who was it? A British company, a British publishing company called NYX back in 2002. And as I kept looking at it, it kind of sparked in me this idea. I was like, you know what? This kind of reminds me of something. On this cover, before I get into that, this book was, like I said, it was released in 2002, and he started this. It was going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It was a preview issue that Middleton planned to release as a creator-owned series for ComX, but it never happened. This was the only book that was released. Like I said, back in 2002. Anyway, I kept looking at it, and this is a two-sided cover. I saw this cover, which is on the back side of that book, right? And I kept looking at this character. And I was like, you know what? Is this possibly the precursor to NYX? The first appearance of NYX, issue what, 3? I was like, man, that looks like, is this where he got his inspiration when he left this British company and he went to Marvel in 2003 and signed a contract? And he put this out. He did the work on this in 2004 when he did the work with, I forget who the writer was. Anyway, did he use, since it didn't happen in this book, was this design the inspiration for Laura Kinney? And I mean, if you look at his artwork, if you look at when he draws women, girls, you can see a little bit of Laura Kinney in all of them, but this is the first time where you see this drawing of this image of that character. And I might be way off, and I probably am, but to me, man, I don't know. Check this out. To me, that looks a lot like it's a possibility. Here's the variant for that, right? Now, I don't know about you, but as I'm looking at that, I can see a lot of Laura Kinney in that. I can see a lot of X-23. I really can. But like I said, I might be way off. But as you can see, I'm a Middleton fan anyway. I like his artwork. So when an opportunity presented itself for me to get this 9.8, it was a no-brainer for me. And on the back side of this, he put that cover on the back side as well again. Just beautiful artwork. Beautiful. I mean, look at that. That is such a good looking character, such a good looking cover. But you're like, I don't know. I can't see it. So let me help you out. As you guys know, I told you in previous videos, when I got back into the game, or even when I found out what new comic books was going for after I got out and what newer stuff was going for, we're talking about 2003, 2004 on from that point, it just blew my mind. And I'm like, man, everything that I was collecting ain't worth near that. And it had me just, oh man, I was upset. I really was. But this book right here in particular, because I got out of the game and I'm like, it figures when I get out, a book that I know I would have gotten and missed it. The first appearance of Wolverine's daughter, X-23. She's a clone, but technically that's what she's referred to as. I was like, man, I was upset. So for me, that was one of my grails that I wanted to get, and it took me a while, but I finally got it a while ago. I've had this for a while. I just never showed it. I had this before I started posting videos. But because of this, let me give you guys a comparison. Let's do this. Like I said, I might be way off, but I don't know, man. Anyway, check it out. This is NYX number 6. You tell me. Am I seeing things? Look at the nose, the mouth, the chin, the forehead, the hair. Look at that. I personally think, and if I had a chance to talk to Middleton, I would ask him if this was his inspiration for NYX Laura Kinney. Did he get it from this right here, his book that he never was able to publish, only a preview issue? The Sky Between Branches, 0. And if you're still not convinced, well, hang on. If you're still not convinced, I'll give you a different look. You tell me. I don't know. I can see it all day. But like I said, I might be reaching. But yeah, I got that grill, my personal grill. The first thing that really ticked me off that I missed, that I wanted to get, and I got it a couple years ago. And like I said, I just never showed it. I had this before I started shooting videos, so there just wasn't no point. But I do have it. NYX number 3. Got this bad boy in a 9.8. Nice. Like I said, I might be way off, but I don't know, man. You decide. You be the judge. Let me know. Am I crazy? I might be. I probably am. And in case you were wondering, yeah, once I got that number 3, I had to put together the whole run. So I got number 1, number 2, number 6, I think I've shown that before. I found that in the wild, and I just showed that other one in the last haul. Was it number 5? Yeah, number 5. I found that again. And I've got number 4. So, yeah, got that entire run. Her first, second, and third appearance. I got 4 and 5 and a 9.6, but I had to get that 9. I had to get that 9.8 and number 3. Had to do it. I forgot to mention that this cover right here, it was limited to 999. So there's a limited print run on this. So 1,000 is not exactly scarce, but it is kind of scarce. And it gets even more scarce at the 9.8. I think there are maybe 10 on the census. Don't quote me on that. Do your own research. But it's a low number. And like I said, man, I'm just a fan of Middleton. And when I find something that I really like, I'm going after it. So not only do I have one in a 9.8, yep, there it is. I got 2. And with that, you guys already know, man. I appreciate you. And with that being said, until next time, this is your boy 666. I'm out.